I'm attempting the most ambitious project yet with the Inkscape, and I'm designing the gate to the Glasfryn Railway, where there'll be the ticket office behind here. I don't know whether I'm going to manage to do it, but I've got to. Cricut will only cut where there is a line, so I'm having to cut out all the little tiny bits. For example, along here at the top of there, and so I've got to do the top of this one as well, and it's fairly time-consuming and fiddly. But first of all, you have to point at, well, let's have a see. The point with the pointer up here, that one, and then make that thing alive, or go that one alive, then go to nodules, and then click there like that, and there like that, and then holding the shift key down, click on that one, and then up here, it doesn't work. Click on that one, cut. Yes, it did it. You see, it disappeared. So I've got to do that one on all the little bits, all the tiny little bits that are there, and then I've somehow or another got to join this to the main frame, the writing or the word, the letters, so that they don't fall out when I'm doing it. So anyway, I'll get on with that. I'm hoping it's going to work out okay, but I'm going to have to do it on paper again, and the same as I did the fence. So I shall be using 3 layers of paper, sticking them together, and then I've got to do the gates as well. Well, I've finished my design, and I've copied it now, everything 3 times, so I get 3 layers of paper. And this is the entrance, the main entrance. These are the doors, or the gates, I should say. And these are the side frames to come off this way. So we'll see if that's going to cut out all right. This is going to be fun. Well, it's all loaded into the Cricut machine and it's cutting away. Well, let's see what comes out. Quite exciting, really. Well, from what I can see, it's going to take quite a lot of weeding to get it all out, and I'm not quite sure how I'm going to stick it together at the moment. So I've got a feeling that I might cut it out in large pieces and stick the large pieces together, rather than try and hold the fiddly bits. So I'll get on with that and I'll show you how it comes out. And there's the first bit weeded, and GFR is Glasfryn Railways. So the big task now is, that's the first layer, and then I've got 2 other layers, one on top of the other, and that's going to be the question of how easy it's going to be to glue them together. But I think what I'll do, as I say, cut out a large piece, and then put the large pieces together, and see if I can glue them that way. But it's too fine to try and do it whilst away from the holding, with the paper that's holding them around. We'll try it anyway. Well, that's all the weeding done, but now I've got to lift those individual pieces off, and oh, I've got the gates to weed as well. The gates down here, I forgot those. So if it doesn't work, I shall put a new blade in the Cricut machine and just see if it will cut out on card, which will be a lot easier. Well, I've got the 3 pieces out, but it is so delicate that whether I'm going to be able to mount them on one and get the glue on, I really don't know. So while I was doing that, I set the Cricut machine working again on card just to see what would happen, and that's what happened. Look, just chewed it all up. Didn't work. And I think maybe I need a new blade because it doesn't seem to be working very well with that one. I'll try it again with a new blade if I can find one. Well, I finally managed to get one of the wings of the gates glued together, 3 layers, and I used, it was too, the Pritt stick was too violent on it, and so I ended up painting PVA on with a small brush, and I've managed to do that. But in the meantime, I'm having a third attempt at different settings with the card. So we'll see how that's, it's cutting at the moment. I'll see how that's come out. Well, it's cut it, and it's chewed that corner piece up there, but I'd left it cutting the same thing 3 times, and with it being card, I won't need the 3. So if I can get the letters out on one of them, we should have won. Let's try that. Oh, well, that didn't work either, and it was going to leave me with a lot of hand cutting on the very delicate pieces, so I couldn't do that. So I've got one more setting I'm trying now, one more setting. If I don't manage that one, I'll have to find another or design a different gate that the machine will cut out. Shame. Anyway, we're trying, we're still trying. While we're waiting for the Cricut to finish cutting that lot, I had a terrible thought last night. It came as a dream. There was nowhere here for the steam engine to fill up with water, or the diesel car, wherever that is, down the other end, to get diesel fuel. So these 2 are going to have to go. They're going to have to find somewhere else to live, and we're going to have to put the water tower there somehow or another, and a diesel tank for the diesel cars. And we'll see how we can work that out. Well, that's going to have to go there anyway. Some more things to think about. And there we are. The locos can now get fueled and watered. Well, that almost worked, but I've had another idea. I'm going to use a different type of card. If I can find some cereal box card, that might work better, because it's a little bit thinner, and if I put the same settings as I used for this, I think I might be in luck. I'm going to see if I can find a cereal pack. I found one. So it's lunchtime now. I'll deal with that after lunch. And the Cricut machine is going to tell me whether a Scotch porridge oats will do the job for me. I hope so. I really hope so. When I was travelling the world in the 1950s as a cadet on a merchant navy ship, I met a bloke called Percy. I always remember him. He had a very unusual family name, Verance. And Perseverance said to me, you know, Michael, if at first you don't succeed, give up. And I thought, no, that's not what my mother taught me. She taught me, where there is a will, there is always a way. And there it is, my little entrance gate to the Heritage Railway, with the doors and the side panels here, and GFR. Oh. GFR, Glass Friend Railway. So, Mum, you're right. Hello, Percy. I know I persevered, and I found a way. Good. Now all we do is get it painted, and then into place. Lovely. I have just noticed I haven't got that quite in the middle, but I'm sorry, it's glued on now. I can't do anything about it. And there it is, in place, not yet fixed. And I've got the ticket office going in here, which is ready for printing, or ready for cutting. So that will be the next thing to do, finish this off and do something with the platform, make the other platform the other side. And that's it for this time. As usual, thanks very much for watching. BFN, bye for now. Bye.